Green flag.
Not going. No go.
I don't think that's going to happen. There it is. No start. No start. Joe Content says, why not? I'm out here about 10 car lengths in the lead. Beautiful night here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Again, we're doing it all Wednesday night. The All-Star Circuit of Champions, Tony Stewart, Kyle Larson, many others here on Wednesday night here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Looks good, looks good, looks great. Green flag. Joe Content, once again, not as big as it was last time, but still about a 5-car length advantage over Bryce Allen in the number 72 as they head down the front straightaway. And Seth McMacken in that number 41 up to third. And in fourth, tapping on the back bumper of the number 41. That's the number. Thomas Blackwell right there in the number 15, right on the back bumper of Bryce Allen. Oh, problems for the number 5. He keeps it going. Oh, right into the tire. Green flag still out. Brandon Williams parked to the inside. He is clear of the racetrack. Puts it in reverse. Looks like he's going to take it back to the pit area, or is he going to take it back out on the track? He takes it back out on the track. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for Joe Content in the number 17. Huge lead for the number 17 of Joe Content. He's kind of checked out on this one. Thomas Blackwell running all alone in second spot in the number 15. As there's one more lap to go here in heat race number 1. And Seth McMacken running in third in the 41 JR. Fourth, Bryce Allen, the number 72. And then the 67 car of Wendell Bolden rounding out the top 5. Checker flag, your winner, Joe Content in the number 17. Second spot going to Thomas Blackwell in the 15. Third spot, the 72 of Bryce Allen. And fourth, going to the 41 of Seth McMacken. That's the way they finish up. Heat race number 1 with a call to heat race number 2. Smoking Joe Casper.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. Looks good to me. Green flag's out. Chase Raymond moves out front. Darrell Franklin, Eric Luttrell on the outside trying to make a move on the 99D of Darrell Franklin. Oh, 103 car. Something is wrong with J.C. Howell's car. Not sure what, but something ain't right. He's already got lapped, and that was the first lap. All right, as they come past the checker, or past the flag stand now, the 1 car of Raymond, the 11 car of Luttrell, the 121 of Matthew Goswick, the 99D of Darrell Franklin, and the 6S of Brandon Sheffer, I guess. Oh, excuse me, that's Blake Haslip in the 47 car. Two laps to go. We got 2 laps to go, and Chase Raymond, they're making him chase him because he is way out front. Eric Luttrell in that 11 trying hard, but he's not closing the gap. They'll be looking at the white flag this time around. All right, making his last trip around, coming out of turn 4. Take the checkered flag. It's the 1 of Chase Raymond. Second going to the 11 of Eric Luttrell. Third to the 121 of Matt Goswick. Fourth to the 99D of Darrell Franklin. And fifth to the 47 of Blake Haslip. Up here to call that next one is Pete the Fast Greek Hronis.
Green flag. Rick Murray in the number 8 takes the early lead coming off turn number 2. He's being stalked by the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. as they work into turn number 3. Now coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Rick Murray out in front, pushes up the racetrack just a hair. Riding his tire tracks, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. A little ways back to Tyler Parker in that number 79. As now new leader coming off turn number 4. Tommy Davis Jr., your leader. Rick Murray going to second. Tyler Parker in the 79 runs in third. Jeff McGibney in the number 19 runs in fourth. Two laps to go. Tommy Davis Jr. Again, about a 6-7 car length advantage over Rick Murray. Then about another 8 or 9 car lengths back to Tyler Parker. And then Jeff McGibney running fourth as the white flag is out for the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway, checkered flag. Your winner, Tommy Davis Jr., second spot, going to the 8 of Rick Murray. Third, the number 79 of Tyler Parker. And fourth, 19, Jeff McGibney. And Harry Hronis rounding out your top 5 in the number 92. That's the way they finish heat race number 3.
Wally running his dad's old number, the 75. Green flag's out. It looks like they're going. Wally pulling out to about a 4-car length lead over the 69 of Buckmeyer. All right, it's Beatty, Buckmeyer, Muirhead, and Ashcraft, and you got Josh Graham and David Jones bringing up the rear. Well, we're 2 laps in, and Wally just keeps on pulling away a little bit at a time. Kane Buckmeyer hanging on to that second spot. Kane has improved a ton over the winter. Beatty in front, Buckmeyer, Muirhead, Ashcraft, Graham, and Jones in that order. Track is really fast tonight. Starting out fast. We'll see how it ends up. Track is holding moisture, which is unusual. White flag coming out one more time around for Wally Beatty in that 75 car. Kane Buckmeyer holding on to that second position. All right, coming out of turn 4. Looking at that checkered flag, it's a 75 of Wally Beatty. Second going to the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer. Third going to the 22 of Gregory Muirhead. And fourth to the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft. Remember, everything you hear up here is not official. If you knew me and Pete, you'd know why.
Green flag. Pretty much a photocopy of what it was last week in the feature event. Kevin Haslip and that number 74 and Tommy Davis Jr. went after each other last week, and they start on the front row side by side with each other tonight. Here in heat race number 1 for your USRA factory stocks. And Haslip at the point, Tommy Davis Jr. running in second, Eddie Smith running in third, B.A. Jensen in the 123 in fourth. And then Joseph Casper and that number 77 rounding out the top 5 with the 22T of a Robert Thomas at the rear of the field. Haslip drifts up just a little bit off the bottom of the racetrack, coming off turn number 2. Still about a 2-car length advantage over Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17. About 4 car lengths back to Eddie Smith. And that number 2, the yellow and white number 2, and then B.A. Jensen in the 123 running in fourth. So we got them 2 by 2. By 2. 3 pairs out there as they run on the racetrack. Haslip continues to lead with Tommy Davis Jr. right there in second. Now B.A. Jensen dives down to the bottom side, trying to take away the 3rd spot from Eddie Smith. And he may have it coming off turn number 4 with a white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway in heat race number 1 for the factory stocks. Tommy Davis Jr. giving a little tap to the back bumper of the 74. No, nobody hurt. Checkered flag, your winner, Kevin Haslip in the number 74. Tommy Davis Jr. coming home in second, the 17. B.A. Jensen in the 123 comes home in third. And Eddie Smith in that number 2 finishes in 4th spot. And for 5th, side by side, Joseph Casper brings it home in 5th. And the 22T of a Robert Thomas brings it home in 6th. Heat race number 2, Smoking Joe.
Watch them as they come off 4. If they're together at that big tire, the green. Rick, he knows better. Rick Murray hadn't got them lights figured out yet, I don't guess. You would think that all them talks Wes has with him down there that he'd know he ain't supposed to start before he gets that tire. But then if he's not waving that green flag at the same time that light comes on, they aren't starting. And he's waving it, so they're going. Rick Murray throwing it into that turn in that 8 car. Little door banging going on back there at the back. It's Murray, Choate, Jensen, Jones. Jones trying to get underneath Jensen. And looks like he may have him underneath there. A little smoke coming out of the 6M of Jeff Jones. Jensen got on the outside. Oh, Jensen's pulling in. Something ain't right. He says, I don't like this. Rick Murray got that 8 car flying tonight. On the back straightaway into turn 3. It's Murray, Choate, Jones, Dunman, King, and Hobson. Up, looks like the 27 car, 27D of Donnie Dunman pulling in. So there's a race for last place. Looks like Jeff Jones is gaining a little on the 62 of Dustin Choate. Let's see how it comes. We'll be looking at the white flag this time when they come through. Choate's holding on, but Jeff Jones is right there. Choate got a little push right in the middle of the turn. White flag out for the 8 of Rick Murray. Oh, Jones coming in. He's diving in hard. It's going to be a slide job. Nope, didn't make it. Oh, Jones trying to get him on the outside. All right, looking at the checkered flag. It's the 8 car of Rick Murray. Second, going to the 62 of Choate. Third to the 6M of Jeff Jones. Fourth, Colton King. His front bumper cover that thing just came off while he was coming around that turn. Anyway, looks like fourth place going to the 34RY of Hunter Hobson. And I'll turn this one over to the fast Greek.
Cowart not there for the start. And the 17T electing to go to the back, so that put the K13 on the front row. And on the outside of the front row, the 25J of Keith Jackson. He's your leader. So I don't even know why I had that sheet of paper. Keith Jackson out in front, about a 6-car length of, a little rubbing coming off of turn number 2 between the K13 of Shane King. And the 71M of Tommy McKinley. McKinley down on the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to get by Shane King in the K13. Nothing doing, going down the back straightaway. As Keith Jackson continues to lead. 4 spot, Scott Carlisle in that 7C, and rounding out the top 5, it's the 17T of Dustin Thomas. Tommy McKinley dives down to the bottom side. New paint scheme for this year in the 71M. He's up to second. Shane King not giving it up on the outside of the K13. But that bottom groove just a little bit quicker as they come off turn number 4. Keith Jackson. Keith Jackson, Tommy McKinley, Shane King, that's your top 3. Scott Carlisle in 4th. And then Dustin Thomas in the 17T. Checker flag in the air, your winner, Keith Jackson. Second spot, Tommy McKinley in the 71M. The K13 of Shane King finishes in 3rd. And the 7C of Scott Carlisle comes home in 4th spot, and rounding out the top 5, the 17T of Dustin Thomas.
All right, watch that green flag, watch that green light. I ain't seeing that at all. Who's that guy in that 64? Casey Fowler. Okay. He's, we'll see how these 4 cars do. And Kyle Cave in the 15 car. Holding on to the top side, outside. Oh, he's racing off the track out there. Now he's driving in. Oh, he's in, he's going, he's coming. He's going to lead the first lap. The 15 of Kyle Cave. Then you got the 64 of Casey Fowler in second. Jason Sarton in that 17, pulling that left front wheel off the ground. Then you got Richard Ray Sr. in the 72 car, bringing up the rear. Kyle Cave driving it in there. Kyle happens to, what? Jason Sarton and Casey Fowler getting together there, I'm being told. I didn't see it. I was looking at some paper up here. Woo! Kyle Cave holding on to it. Casey Fowler's coming up on him a little bit, though. See if Kyle can hold on to it. I believe Kyle finished 7th last year in points, maybe 6th. Was it 5th? 6th? Pete's no help at all up here. I think he finished 5th in points. The 15 of Kyle Cave. Jason Sarton getting past. Oh, hello, tire. And that parked him. I brought you one too. Well, yellow out. Dadgummit. That old tire, them things just don't move. I know, I hit one. Turned me over. Kyle Cave waiting until he gets to that tire like he knows he's supposed to. Getting a little push from the 17 of Jason Sarton. Kyle Cave pulling down the back straightaway, trying to hold a little bit of a lead. They'll be looking at 2 laps to go this time around. And a new leader, the 17 of Jason Sarton. Kyle Cave holding on to that 2nd place down the back straightaway going into turn 3. Big sweeping move out of turn 4, looking at that white flag one more time is all it takes. Jason Sarton got past Kyle Cave and just started moving on out. Looking at that checkered flag coming out of turn 4. It's the yellow 17 of Jason Sarton. 2nd going to the 15 of Kyle Cave. 3rd to the 72 of Richard Ray Sr. And 4th to the 64 of Casey Fowler. I'm going to turn it back over to the Fast Greek here at where it's fast is fun. Isn't that what we say?
That's right. Fast is always fun. The faster, the better. Green flag out. Wendell Bolden out in front. Clyde Dunn Jr. running in 2nd. Third, the number 20 of Jason Ingalls. And 4th, the number 47, that's Jack Sarton out of Terrell. The 88 of Clyde Dunn Jr. starting to close in ever so slightly on the 28B of Wendell Bolden. As they work down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's Bolden out in front, Clyde Dunn Jr. in 2nd, Jason Ingalls running in 3rd. Challenge for the lead coming off turn number 2 within a car length as they go down the back straightaway. Wendell Bolden still hanging on to Clyde Dunn right there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Bounces off the berm coming off turn number 4. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. Here in heat race number 2 for your White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds. A little bit of lap traffic right in front of the leaders of 5.72. He drifts high. No problems for the leader as the white flag is out for Wendell Bolden in the number 28. Caution, caution. Caution on the Speedway, so we're going to have a green-white checker finish. As the 572 of Richard Ray comes to a stop right here on the front straightaway. Here we go, lights out. Green-white checker finish. Wendell Bolden out in front. Clyde Dunn Jr. in the 88. Jason Ingalls in that number 20. And Jason Sarton, a stacked field here in heat race number 2. Clyde Dunn jumps down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Maybe touched the 27 just a hair coming off turn number 2. But nobody hurt down on the bottom side. Here we go, white flag in the air. This time he's got it. The 88 of Clyde Dunn Jr. goes to the lead. Wendell Bolden now feeling some pressure from Jason Ingalls. So maybe problems for the 28 as he brings it to not a stop, but he slows down the back straightaway. And checkered flag, your winner, Clyde Dunn Jr., second spot, Jason Ingalls in the number 20. And Wendell Bolden brings it home in third. Not sure what happened to him, but something happened to that number 28.
And it's green flag. It's time to go. That 316 car is looking evil out there. It's not wanting to handle for him at all. Out front, it's the 12 car of Johnny Philpott. Then you got the 7M of Dylan Ramey. Then the 316 of Junior Stiles. And the 128 of John Henry. Bradley Bracey in that 1H. And then the 45 of Frank Rose bringing up the back. .316 of Junior Stiles trying to catch the 7M of Dylan Ramey. Gets up to him, and then he has problems in the turn. Car is handling not well at all. He got plenty of power, though. Woo! All right. All right, your leader is still the 12 car of Johnny Philpott. Don't know why the scoreboard is saying 1 lap, but we're at the white flag. Johnny Philpott and that Mr. K's special, Mr. K's Appliances. All right, as they come through, looking at the checkered flag. Hey. Checkered flag coming out, 316 getting second of Junior Stiles, third going to the 7M of Dylan Ramey. All right, McMacken still leading. Larry Long in that 1M trying to get around the outside of him. It's going to be a battle, but Larry Long takes over the lead position in that 1M. Second now, the 41M of Steve McMacken. Third is going to be the 45 car of Casey Burkham. Taylor Courtney in that 22M in fourth. You got Martin Edwards coming up on him in the 45 car. The 33S of Briley Stone back there. And then the 77 of Gary Ray Spears. All right, keep an eye on that battle back there for fourth place. 45 car trying to get around the 22M of Taylor Courtney. Two laps to go for the 1M of Larry Long. It's Long, Burkham, McMacken, Courtney, Edwards, Stone, and Spears. Martin Edwards getting around on the outside of the 22 Taylor Courtney. Checkered flag coming out for the 1M of Larry Long. Second going to the 45 of Casey Burkham. Third going to the 41M of Steve McMacken. Fourth to the 45 of Martin Edwards. Fifth to the 22M of Taylor Courtney. And bringing up the rear, it'll be the 33S. No, excuse me, 33S Briley Stone. And then bringing up the rear, it's the 77 of Gary Ray Spears. Dang. That one went quick.
Here we go. Side-by-side start. Looks good. Looks great. Marcus Thomas in that 10G shoots out to the front. Problems. For the V8 of Robert Vetter. Not sure what happened to it, but it's stopped. The front end is gone. It might be. I saw something wobbling on the front end.
Yeah, it's sitting on the ground.
Oh, wow. So I'm not sure if he got hit or if just something happened. Yeah, Vetter's not happy with somebody. We're thinking it's the number 24. Joe, you just calm down. Green flag. Marcus Thomas picking up where he left off on that last start. Out in front, Kevin Ramey right there in second spot, about 7 car lengths back. Third is the 24 of Joseph Casper. He's about 7 car lengths behind Kevin Ramey in the 7M in fourth spot. Is the 4 car of Hunter Bloxham in the 4B. Man, that 10G on a rail. Hunter Bloxham in the number 4 comes to a stop way off the track over here in turn number 4, so we stay green. So only got 3 cars left here in heat race number 2. Marcus Thomas, 2 laps to go. He has checked out on this one. Kevin Ramey running at a distant second, and then a distant third, the 24 of Joseph Casper. White flag in the air for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Your winner, Marcus Thomas in the 10G. Second spot going to the 7M, Kevin Ramey. Third going to the 24 of Joseph Casper. That's the way they finish up heat race number 2 for your IMCA Race Saver Sprints. With the call of heat race number 3, Smoking Joe.
Green flag's waving. That means we're going. Oh, dang. The 4 car, the battle of the 4s. Austin Mundy in the 4, passed Heath Nestrick in the 4X. Now we got the 15 of Michael Kaluka coming up on the 4X of Heath Nestrick. Then you got David Munden in the 42, the 9X of Brad West. Well, 9TX of Brad West. And Matt Etzelmiller in that 17 car. Austin Mundy in that 4 car looks like he's just going to pick up right where he left off last week. He is smoking. Got that new sponsorship, Precision Reprographics, on the side of that car. New owners for him. Good looking graphics job on that car too. All right, it's Monday. Kaluka, Nestrick. It's a battle between Wesp and Munden for that 4th position. Munden on the outside, Wesp on the inside. Munden getting a little bit wiggly there going through the turn. Wesp coming up behind him. Oh. We got 2 laps to go. Etzelmiller making a move on Brad West there to take over that 5th position. White flag has been out. Coming around looking at the checkered flag. It's the 4 of Austin Mundy. Second going to the 15 of Michael Kaluka. Third is going to go to the 4X of Heath Nestrick. 5th to the 17 of Etzelmiller. 6th to the 42 of Munden. And bringing up the rear, it's the 9TX of Brad Wesp. I'm going to turn this thing back over to the fast Greek to my left, Pete Harones.
Green flag. Tucker jumps up to the 2nd spot. Russell Shoulders out in front. Tucker Dowdy right there in 2nd. Colby Stubblefield in 3rd. Our pole sitter, the 00 of Jaden Brown, falls to 4th. And rounding out the top 5, that's the 3 of Raven Culp. Culp now trying to jump up to the 4th spot, nothing doing. He's got it down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, now coming off turn number 4. Russell Shoulders out in front with Tucker Dowdy running in 2nd. Colby Stubblefield Jr. running in 3rd. Or excuse me, Colby Stubblefield running in 3rd. Tucker Dowdy running in 2nd, really not making any ground up on the 21 car of Russell Shoulders. Colby Stubblefield continues to run in 3rd. Raven Culp in 4th. Seems to be closing on the number 2 as they go down the back straightaway. Russell Shoulders continues to lead here in the 4th and final heat race for the sprint cars. Two laps to go here in the 4th and final heat race for the sprints. Russell Shoulders takes the white flag. Tucker Dowdy continues to run in 2nd. Colby Stubblefield runs in 3rd. Raven Culp in 4th. Jaden Brown in the 00 rounds out the top 5. Blake Mallory in that 6M. Checker flag, your winner, Russell Shoulders. Tucker Dowdy finishes in 2nd. Colby Stubblefield finishes in 3rd. And 4th goes to the 3 car of Raven Culp. That's the way they finish up 4th and final heat race for the sprint cars here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway. So 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 22 take the green flag. 24. Green flag. Joe Content had the lead for just a second, but Chase Raymond in that number 1 ran great here last week. Picks up the early lead here in the Buckmeyer Motorsports USRA Limited Modifieds. There's the 25C, Tommy Davis Jr. taking a peek to the outside of Joe Content. Nothing doing now, crosses it over. Takes a peek to the inside, gets some good bite. He's up to 2nd as they go down the front straightaway. Matt Goswick in that 121 right there in 4th spot, and then Thomas Blackwell in 4th. Or excuse me, in 5th. And then Wally Beatty in that number 75, 6th. As Chase Raymond continues to lead. But here comes Tommy Davis Jr. and the number 25C. Off turn number 4. Didn't really make up any ground on that lap. Joe Content continues to run in 3rd. Matt Goswick in the 121 in 4th. And Thomas Blackwell rounds out the top 5. 6th, Wally Beatty. Challenge for the lead coming off turn number 4. Tommy Davis Jr. down on the inside. Chase Raymond on the outside. Tommy Davis Jr. now picks up the lead. But Chase Raymond powers on the outside, hangs on to the lead, and opens it up by about a car length as they go into turn 3. Chase Raymond continues to lead. Lap traffic fixing to pay a part in this one. The number 185 pulls off the speedway. The 165 of David Jones off the track. Halfway through this one. Chase Raymond trying to work the lap traffic. Takes a peek to the outside. Problems for the 72. He goes around in turn number 2. Woo! That was getting interesting. Bryce Allen out of Terrell goes around. Pulls right out in front of the 92 of Harry Horonas. 7 down. Here we go. 8 to go. Green flag. Joe Content. Right there in 3rd. Tommy Davis Jr. in 2nd. And your leader continues to be Chase Raymond in that number 1. 4 spot, Thomas Blackwell. And And in fifth, the number 121 of Matt Goswick. Wally Beatty in the number 75 with a head of steam off turn number 4. Trying to see if he's coming out on the other side. Yeah, he's headed out on the parking lot in the number 75. As Chase Raymond, using the top side of the racetrack, opens up about a 4-car length advantage over Tommy Davis Jr. Joe Content, the number 17, continues to run in third. Thomas Blackwell in the number 15 is in fourth. And rounding out the top 5, the 121 of Matt Goswick. 6, Gregory Muirhead in that number 22. And Tyler Parker in 7th in the number 79. There he is, your leader, Chase Raymond. Down at turn number 1, but being stalked by the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. He's right there. Some lap traffic directly in front of the leaders. The number 14 of David Chenoweth and the number 72 of Bryce Allen. Which lane you gonna choose? Oh! Woo! They got dicey over there in turn number 1. Man, Raymond, the 25C was almost there. And then Raymond moved up, both of them clear the lap traffic. White flag out, white flag out. For Chase Raymond in that number 1. Coming off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, your winner, the number 1 of Chase Raymond. Second spot going to the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Joe Content hangs on for third. Thomas Blackwell finishes in 4th.
Folks, while we got a minute, how about that race? That was good. Yes. All right, we'll be looking at it. Watch for that corner, that green light, and the green flag waving in Wes's hand. That's a go. Yep, we're going. It's race time. USRA feature event in the factory stocks. Tommy Davis Jr., I think he finished second last week in this race. We'll see if he can hold out on the front tonight. There's a lot of cars out there. Race for second between the 6M of Jeff Jones and the 7C of Scott Carlisle. I like that. Tommy Davis Jr. in that 17 car out front. Scott Carlisle in the 7C in second. The 6M of Jeff Jones in third. The 74 of Kevin Haslip in fourth. Moving into fourth. I think it's a 25J. That is Keith Jackson. 62 of Dustin Choate. And Rick Murray in that 8 car. All right, don't seem like anybody can close up on the little action out of Thomas there in the 22T. Oh, and the 17 car of... 17T of Dustin Thomas got around. We're at yellow. We're going to see if Tommy Davis can hang on to this lead. Got that 17 car humming tonight. Haslip moving down on the inside of Carlisle in that 74. Oh, it's 3 wide. And Jeff Jones giving Tommy Davis a little bump in the rear there. Says move on or move over, boy. Jeff Jones on the top side. Man, he must have the nitrous in that thing tonight. Whoa! He keeps on bumping Tommy there. Tommy may just let him by to see who it is that keeps knocking on his back door. And here comes Jackson in that 25J. He's moving up in there. Jeff Jones driving hard. A little push out of the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Jeff Jones trying to move around. Squeezing up. As it stands right now, it's Davis, Jones, Jackson, Haslip, Carlisle, Choate. All right, we got some action here, I'm telling you now. Those two cars are pretty evenly matched. Actually, about the first 4 or 5 are pretty evenly matched here. Jeff Jones moving to the outside. Tommy's going to try and move up, move him over. Jeff Jones says, I'm taking all of this back straightaway. And Jeff Jones staying hard. Tommy, see, he tried to hang on to it. He couldn't. It's pushed up on him. Now he's underneath. He's a little door banging going on the 6M with Jeff Jones. Tommy Davis pulling a slide job. Let's see if it works. Oh, crossover move by 6M with Jeff Jones. Go, Jeff. Woo! We got a race up front. Somebody's got some competition for Tommy Davis Jr. tonight. And your leader right now, the 6M. Oh, here's another slide job. Tommy says, I'm doing it again. And Jeff says, so am I. Yes, what a race. I see the flagman grabbing flag. And here's Tommy Davis Jr. again. See, his car pushes right there. That's where he's losing time. 2 more laps. We're going to watch this. Watch another slide job. Oh. Now that gives the lead to Jackson. Holy mackerel. Jeff Jones is going to come up in there and he says, hey, oh. Dustin Choate couldn't avoid him. Doggone it. Well, we had one heck of a race right up to that lap. Woo. Dang, folks. That was a good one. I'm enjoying this race.
Man. Jeff Jones hit that front straightaway wall coming off turn number 4 pretty hard. Looks like he's out. He's not happy.
He's not happy with Tommy Davis. He thinks Tommy pushed him down on the wall there. So we'll see what happens. I wouldn't want to tangle with Jeff Jones. That's all I can tell you. That boy's big.
It was a pretty good race, Jones.
Yeah,
Great race.
I hated to see that because it was going to end up being one fine race. And we're green again. See if Haslip can get up there and get any of that Tommy Davis Jr. I think he beat him last week. It looks like they're about even going down the back straightaway, so I don't know if Haslip's got the speed this week. He might have had a fresh valve job last week. White flag coming out. Well, I can tell you the laps leading up to this checkered flag was pretty interesting. The last few, I'm not too sure about. Checkered flag coming out for the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Second, Rick Murray, is he going to get it around? Second going to the 7-4 of Kevin Haslip. Third to the 34 RY of Hunter Hobson. And fourth to the 25J of Keith Jackson. And let's see, top 5 of those guys got to go to the scales. I guess I'm going to call the modified so I don't have to call the sprint
Yep,
car.
White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds next out on the Speedway.
There you go. Like to see the Ingalls down here racing. I used to watch them all the time in the early years. Green flag's coming out. It's a go. Clyde Dunn Jr. in the 88 Triple X out front. Second currently being held by the 15 of Kyle Cave. You got the 12 of Johnny Philpott and the 7M of Dylan Ramey. And it's a pass by Dylan Ramey on the outside of the 15 of Kyle Cave. Then you got the 12 car of Johnny Philpott on the inside of the 15 of Kyle Cave. Then you got Sarton in the 17 trying to get underneath. Meanwhile, running away with this thing right now is the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn Jr. As they come past the stand, the 88 of Dunn, the 7M of Ramey, the 12 of Philpott, the 20 of Ingalls, the 17 of Jason Sarton, the 47 of Jack Sarton, and into race. Watch that slide down. Whoa, whoa, yep. Dylan Ramey's on it, but Johnny Philpott's underneath him, and there's a crowd coming up on them. Those 4 cars right here, they're coming down the straightaway. Those 4 are going to be some racing right there. Philpott underneath. Ramey takes him to the top and moves him over. Second going to the 12 car of Philpott, now filling that. Oh, Jason Sarton just about lost it. Gathered it up. Now that's a race car driver right there, folks. He grabbed it, but brother passed him. Jack Sarton got around him. Way out front, coming into traffic, will be the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn Jr. Then you got Philpott, then you got Ingalls. That would be Jason Ingalls. Oh, Jason Sarton getting around the outside of his brother, and here he comes up on the 7M of Dylan Ramey. He gonna drive in there, and oh, man, now what a drag that is. Oh, we're yellow. We are yellow. Jason Sarton got in there, and it got a little bit on top of him, and he couldn't grab it. He's been a little loose, but he's been able to grab it every time. Oh, and then they have a wreck on the down. Ha! I'm not sure what. Is that, who is that sitting over there sideways? And we're green again. Jason Ingalls driving in hard. It's done. Ingalls, Philpott, Sarton. Oh! And we got another yellow. Junior Styles getting together with Jack Sarton at 47. You can see that right there where quarter panel got in. They got a little together there. All right. Oh, Philpott trying to get around the outside, but Ingalls Pulls a slide on him, but it ain't going to work. Philpott takes the second away from the 20 car of Jason Ingalls. Jack Sarton creeping up on him now. Jack Sarton's in one of them IRP cars too. 5 to go. 5 laps to go. Everybody clearing the corners. Everything looks good. It's done. Philpott, Ingalls, Jack Sarton, Kyle Cave, Casey Fowler, Justin Ingalls, Bradley Bracey in that 1H. They'll be looking at the 2 laps to go signal when it comes around this time. Two to go. 2 to go. Oh, it looks like Clyde has got them covered. He'll be looking at the white flag this time. All right, coming out of turn 4. Looking at that checkered flag, it's the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Second going to the 12 of Philpott. Third to the 20 of Jason Ingalls. Fourth to the 47 of Jack Sarton. Fifth to the 15 car of Kyle Cave. Then you got Casey Fowler in the... Oh, slow down, Dylan. Oh. He was going for another one, and Justin Ingalls had already, he said, it's green, I'm slowing down. I mean, it's checkered, I'm slowing down, and they wasn't through racing. Dylan wasn't anyway. Oh. Well, they'll be going to the tech area, and there'll be some action, and I'm going to turn this thing back over to the Fast Greek here.
Green flag. Oh! Watch out, everybody. Oh, man. That almost got ugly here on the front straightaway. But green flag is out. Problems for Tucker Dowdy. He was the one that got a little sideways. I think he might have got into the wall. He comes to the stop on the back straightaway. Here we go, looking for the green flag. Green flag in the air. Colby Stubblefield making a move on the outside. Jumps up to second spot. Russell Shoulders goes to third. Marcus Thomas also making a move. He's up to fourth in the 10G. Kevin Ramey in fifth. Larry Long in sixth. Caution on the Speedway, caution on the Speedway. We have one parked at the top of turn 4. The 4X. Heath Nestrick in the 4X. Start on the inside of the second row. Comes to a stop. Also problems. Russell Shoulders. He's also up there with him. The 4X off the track. Here we go. Green flag. Marcus Thomas. Oh, caution. Oh, watch out.
What the hell's going on?
Larry Long getting on the binders to stay out of a car in front of him. And he gets sideways. He comes to a stop. Then we got the, I believe that's the 00 of Jaden Brown.
I mean, it's not completely full yet. But
At the top of turn 3. Green flag. A lot tighter here on the restart. Remember, you got to go to the outside of the orange cone. Can't pass till you get past the orange cone. Nobody out of line so far. Marcus Thomas down to the inside, putting the slide job on the 2 of Colby Stubblefield. Colby takes a peek to the inside, nothing doing. Marcus Thomas now up to second. Joseph Casper out in front, about a 5-car length advantage over Marcus Thomas. Colby Stubblefield runs in third. Kevin Ramey in fourth. Problems over here in turn number 2. Caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway. Green flag. Marcus Thomas dives down to the bottom side trying to put the slide job, gets into the 24, he's off the track. Oh! And he comes to a stop. Caution on the Speedway. Marcus Thomas trying to put a slide job on and got into the 24 coming off turn number 2. 24 getting the worst into that one. Green flag. Oh, problems already. I don't know. There's a little beating and banging going on. The number 77 off the track over in turn number 2, but Marcus Thomas out in front. Colby Stubblefield in second. Kevin Ramey now running in third. Austin Mundy, last week's feature winner, runs in fourth. Larry Long in the 1M rounds out the top 5. 6th spot, Martin Edwards in the number 45. 7th, Casey Burkham in the 45B. Raven Culp in the 3 in 8th. Marcus Thomas has opened up about a half a straightaway lead. On the 2 car of Colby Stubblefield. Kevin Ramey right there. The 77 directly in front of the leaders as they go by. Gary Ray Spears in that number 77. As Marcus Thomas continues to work lap traffic down the back straightaway. Joseph Casper in the 24 coming to a stop, pulling off the track. Thomas out in front. Clears the number 33S of Briley Stone. Leader trying to get around some lap traffic, nothing doing. The 6M of Blake Mallory directly in front of him. As the 2 car of Colby Stubblefield and the 7M now closing down on the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Austin Mundy running in 4th. Martin Edwards in 5th. The 10G has gotten around the 6M and the number 42. Colby Stubblefield trying to do the same. He picks 2 for 1 over here in turn 3 and 4. Kevin Ramey now in third trying to get by that lap traffic. As Marcus Thomas continues to lead. Austin Mundy right there in 4th. Martin Edwards in 5th. Larry Long in 6th. Marcus Thomas We have one on the back straightaway. We have another one. Caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway. Michael Kaluka stopped at the entrance to turn number 3 on the back straightaway. He's off the track, but not enough. Caution comes out. Also, David Munden in the number 42. Remember, you can't pass till you go past that orange cone. You got to go to the outside of the orange cone. Ramey trying to put the slide job on the 2 car. Nothing doing. He falls back to third. Oh! Tucker Dowdy and the 45B of Casey Burkham getting together. They jump in the air, but plant it back on all fours. We stay green. Problems for Larry Long in the 1M. He's coming to a stop at the top of turn number 2. Larry Long out of this one. Lights out, 7 to go. 13 laps down, 7 to go. 14 laps down. 14 laps down, 6 to go. Green flag. Trying to slide job once again, nothing doing. Colby Stubblefield hanging on to that second spot. Austin Mundy now dives down to the bottom side of the racetrack trying to put the slide job on. He falls back in place into the 4th spot. Here comes Martin Edwards trying to take it away down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Marcus Thomas in the 10G continues to lead. Huge lead over the 2 car of Colby Stubblefield. Kevin Ramey continues to run in 3rd. Austin Mundy in 4th. Martin Edwards rounding out the top 5. Tucker Dowdy in 6th. Taylor Courtney in 7th. This time by for the 10G. It'll be 2 to go. 2 to go for the 10G. White flag in the air for Marcus Thomas. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Colby Stubblefield continues to run in 2nd. Kevin Ramey 3rd. Austin Mundy 4th. Martin Edwards 5th. Tucker Dowdy 6th. Problems for the 2. Your winner, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Kevin Ramey bringing it home in 2nd. Austin Mundy 3rd. Martin Edwards 4th. And rounding out the top 5, the 2 of Colby Stubblefield, as we got one parked at the top of turn number 2. Tucker Dowdy in the 2X. Woo! There he is, your winner, the 10G, Marcus Thomas. 2nd spot going to Kevin Ramey. Austin Mundy in 3rd. 4th going to Martin Edwards in the number 45, and Colby Stubblefield rounds out the top 5 tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Remember, we're not going to open the center gate. We're going to open the gates at 1 and 4. Turn 1 and turn 4. I don't know if we're going with Wes's turn 1 and 4, but it's 1 and 4. So, hey, thanks for coming out here. Joe?
Yep. Folks, really happy you came out. Thank you for all the first-timers. Hope you come back. Wednesday night's going to be a big one. Everybody be safe going home, and turn around and tell your neighbor just hi. Everything's cool. We'll see you Wednesday night. See you back here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, where fast is fun.